unmute myself, so I saved myself because I forgot to unmute. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. Dr. Quack is out there. He's taking care of some important business with Hero Go TV, so he's going to be here for the main show. All right, so welcome to the pre-show here for Battle from Hell. And before we get started, we want to wish a happy birthday to the United States Marines, November 10th, 1775. Tin Man is a former Marine, so we want to thank him for his time here. Thank you for his service. But we've got somebody else who, besides me, is a former Army member. He's a military member formerly. Welcome, the Villain.
So you're wrong. It's not former. I'm still in, so you can't say former. And last time I checked, it's not. You can't be a former Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So happy birthday, Marines. Have all the crayons you want.
There you go. So we tried to get Enforcer and Villain together to have a sit down where we could discuss the two captains could make their case about which team is the better team, but schedules didn't line up. Villain was here now, Enforcer wasn't going to be available, so we're going to start here with Villain. So
what was he doing? Did he decide that, hey, I need to go fly away because I'm scared? He didn't want to sit here and say how embarrassed he is because his team decided they want to fight one another. Is one of his 7 personalities what, cowardly? I don't know. He apparently comes and goes whenever he pleases. He apparently doesn't care about the people of the HSP. So I guess we're going to make this a one-man show and we can talk about how much the Team Villain's going to sit and destroy Team Enforcer.
He will be joining us later. So give us a little bit. I don't want you to give away all of your strategy, but what's your mindset going in here to face Team Enforcer, Team 7?
So Team Enforcer, Team 7, they got some big names. You got Tonestradamus, you got Jay Briggy, you got Vagabond, you got the rug munchkin named Rig, and you got the youngster named Dak Snow. He put a good team together. The problem is I have a few cards up my sleeve on my picks because let's look at this. You have the OG himself, the man that whenever he says his name and says the shot callers, you get $signs, and pretty much I think HSP just made another $100 just because I mentioned him in Bassolini. Then you got Master of Illusion, the man who wants to sit here and play mind games and pretty much will do anything to bring a rapture to anybody he sees fit to. Then you got, let's see, the man across the sea. What can I say? He's resilient. The man, me and him don't see eye to eye. We know this day in and day out. He's just as bad as freaking what's his name, Damien. Help me out. What's that, Damien? Yeah, him. So I had to pick Purge because Purge is resilient. And let's see, didn't he also captain last year at Soul Harvest?
Yes, he did. But the other team has Prince Blackheart, who captained the other team.
And who won last year?
That would be Purge's team.
So I have a guy who not only has experience with pretty much running a team into Soul Harvest, but also coming out victorious. So he's also given us a little feedback in how to get things done. I don't want to sit here and keep this guy always saved for last because even though to me the best is always for last, but Heathen, the man that pretty much is on a roll at the moment, you don't want to get him angry. And I don't know about anybody else, but I would love to sit there and I'm praying that he gets his hands on Rig so he could sit there and show who the real Highway Hellraiser team leader really is. But then again, my last member that we have that I could talk about is a youngster. Joey D, the man that I still don't know what that ceiling is, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do. Wait, hold on. Doesn't he have a match tonight?
Yes, he does. He's
Who is he
facing
going?
off tonight against the aforementioned Damian Cross.
And I'm pretty much, I pulled him aside while we were talking in the locker room, and I was pretty much giving him a heads up. I'll be disappointed if he loses to Damian Cross, because Damian Cross is the worst competitor here in the HSP. So I'm expecting him to sit there and give everybody a brief glimpse of what he's going to do at Soul Harvest to whoever he's going to face. So I'm excited to see what my team's going to do, because no matter who you have on my team and who are I can put them against anybody with inside Team Enforcer, Team 7. Literally, look at it. They're the 7 Rug Munchkins.
Oh, right. I agree. I don't want to play sides here, but Villain, we got about 45 seconds left before we got to get ready to start the show. Whatever you have to say to Team Enforcer, Team 7, or if you want to say something to hype up your team, this is your opportunity.
I really, they hype themselves up, because I'm a team leader, but I'm honestly, I really don't want to sit here and say there's a leader on the team. Yeah, my name is plastered Team Villain on it, but at the end of the day, each one of them brings something special to the team. There's a reason why there is 7 of us that are equal. Oh wait, I forgot a member, didn't I? I don't know why I forgot him. I forgot the newest member, because where we have OG Bassolini, there's an OG member of the promo game who's starting to gain his stride a little bit, and I have all faith in that member, and that is Brick Johnson. So there is 7 members, there is 7 team captains, and each one will pick apart the 7 faces of 7.
All right. And with that said, thank you for your time, Villain. Thank you very much. We got a couple of commercials.
I'm ready for hell.
Get started. Yes, sir.
I'm ready for hell. Let's go. Let's get this thing
All
started.
right. Let's get the commercials rolling.
You can now check out the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions on Roku TV. If you have a Roku TV, all you got to do is look up Hero Go TV, and you will see the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions, including Roadside with Brig, Ivan Rage's Family Kitchen, Insomniac, the Heart and Soul promotions promo shows, and much, much more. Make sure you check us out here on Roku TV to see all of our content. greatest show in the promo world as we present Battle from Hell. I'm Dr. Quack.
And I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. The Necronomicon has been opened, and the battle from hell will rage on Earth.
Oh my God. Let's get to the opening match here. I hear the music. Take the ring.
This is our opening contest for Heart and Soul Promotions Battle from Hell. This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a special debut match. Introducing first, from the Dark World, weighing in tonight at 225 pounds, the Master of Illusion. Making his Heart and Soul debut from Death Valley, Texas, weighing in tonight at 265 pounds. He is the pioneer of the pipe bomb promo, Old School.
Some call me a sinner for the things I've done. Born with a heart of stone, fast with a gun. I'm here to get mine, then I'll leave this town. If you're standing in my way, I'll cut you down. You can't tame.
And the first battle from hell, the Master of Illusion taking on the newcomer here, Old School.
Oh my God. Old School making his debut on this show, taking on a guy who's been here a while. But these guys got some experience. This is going to be Old School against New School. Let's take it to the ring.
There's an old saying that goes around. Ever since I was a kid, the saying was to respect your elders. But the truth of the matter is, Old School, is people often twist that phrase to get their way. Because being an elder does not mean of a person that is above you in age. It means the woman or man who is more wiser than you. And sometimes that person is younger than you. So you want to come around here and just tell with your stature and parade around and tell us that you got titles upon titles and accolades upon accolades, and you have people coming and begging to have matches with you, and they put you with me. You want to know why? Because I tell you the truth. Because the Master of Illusion does not do parlor tricks or magic tricks. He shows you your reality. Because you've been living in an illusion where you've been lost from the actual way that you've been through. That's why I joined with Hollywood Haywood and Dak Snow as we are the Rapture. because we do care. But sometimes, old school, caring is not enough. And you think you've got one chance, but the truth of the matter is that I don't know what you're trying to be. Are you a serious person or a comedic person? Because I can be both too. Because my first thought when I saw you was American Roughneck's daddy. I mean, look how old American Roughneck is, and now look at you. See, I know that you want to succeed here, but I don't think in your mind you understand the credentials to be here, to be good, to beat me. Because you're probably going to come out and do some cliche promo like you do everyone else, maybe jokes. But I don't think you got what it takes to really get into the mind games. But I know, old school, there always comes a time when you have to meet the new school.
HSP. It's old school, the one and only verbal assassin. While this young man on the other side of the screen is going to tell you he's going to be the next verbal assassin, truthfully, he will never even have his promo tonight. And why are we out here in the cold, dark night? Because I want to serve you cold, hard reality, kid. You're not on my level. You're not on my playing field. Shit, you couldn't even ride the bench if I allowed you to in my game of promo. Because my words of wisdom that I'm about to bestow on you, you're definitely going to need to phone a friend or maybe even see if a fifth grader is as smart as you to understand it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to linguistically destroy you, verbally, mentally, physically, make you utter in pain and understand that you bit off more than you can chew when you took this match. That when I walked out onto the stage, I didn't go, oh my God, it's the Master of Illusions. I went, another one that's going to bite the dust. Another one that's going to take a walk on the wild side with old school and find out why the era of old school is never going to die. Because see, legends never fade away. We just wait to find a new prey. And you're it tonight. I'm the hawk in the sky coming down to grab your little rat self, squeeze you so hard that the blood runs out of your eyeballs, your ears, and maybe even your little rat tail. And no, I'm not serving you a piece of cheese. I'm serving you a piece of humble pie. So get your fork, maybe even a little Cool Whip, and start chewing away. Because if you thought you were as good as me, you were wrong. If you thought you could walk toe for toe with me, I put out hypes, where you been, where you at. Oh, that's right. Your television's glitching too much because, well, the delusion that you have is that you're a good promo artist and you're ready to roll with me. See, I don't have to put my hands on you to beat you. I told you this before. Right now, I'm inside of your head. I'm renting free space, and I am actually elbowing you until you can't stand it anymore. When you physically start getting ill because I have beaten your brain so badly with the mental illness of great promo verbal skills that I have, then you will sit down, shut up, and learn a lesson. Because I just took you to school 101, and I am your headmaster, while you are that little child, probably even wearing a little plaid dress behind the scenes. Understand this, you were never ready for somebody like me. You were never ready to be on the level of an old school. And this is the whole HSP, better know. You're on notice because I'm coming for you next. This kid was the first of many more to come. So Master of Illusion, hopefully you get some medicine for all these delusions you have. But tonight, I just served you a bitter pill. And I'm not giving you any water because I only drink coffee. And well, kid, I don't think you're old enough to have a cup of my coffee. But you just did eat a whole piece of my humble pie. Old school out.
fire has been unleashed in the first match. We still got more matches to go.
Oh, we do. Because this next one here, this is another one-on-one contest. But these guys, they've known each other a little bit. Let's take it to the ring.
This contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a special prize match. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing in tonight at 209 pounds, he is the walking plague, Damian Cross. From Kingwood, West Virginia, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, the straight edge, Joey D.
Damian Cross and Joey D. Both of these guys actually have known each other throughout the promo world. They have battled, but now they get to battle here in Heart and Soul.
That's right. These two guys, they've known each other for about 7 or 8 years. They fought each other, but they've asked for this match here, and we granted it to them.
Let's take it to the ring.
Finally, Sunny D, Vitamin D, Joey D, whatever you want to call yourself. Finally, match day is here. Now, my friend. Enemy when we step foot in the ring, but friend nonetheless. The time has come. The time is here. What's your worth? Really, sir? What do you have to bring to the table in this match? A bunch of nonsense. A bunch of things people have already seen. Gimmicks people has already seen. Sir, when you face me, bring a better gimmick, why don't you? How about you step out of your car for a moment? Step on the pavement, then talk at me. Anyways, this is how it's going to go down, Mr. Joey D. You want this match? I want this match. In fact, you want this win, but I want this win a little bit more. You probably think you're hungry enough to take this win, but sir, you're not hungry enough. I mean, like, you're not just hungry enough to take this win. No. Don't come in here being delusional like everyone else has been delusional in this company. You see, sir, I can see your delusions. And it does not look good on you, sir. I can see your words of lies you speak. Lies do not look good on a person now, does it? But that's fine. That's good. That's great. As I've said, we're going to be stepping foot in this ring. One-on-one. You're going to hear that ding, ding, ding of that bell. And when it does, all bets are off. Our friendship is out the door. Because when we battle each other in the middle of the ring, there are no friendships. There's only beatings. There's only punishments. But Joey D, once I hit you with my psycho spike, you won't be moving anymore.
Damian Cross, come on, man. Show me something different. Show me something that's worthwhile from you. Because honestly, everywhere you've ever been is the same story with the same background, with the same issues, with the same excuses. And honestly, I'm waiting for those same issues and excuses to come from your mouth of why you didn't perform to the greatest of your ability. Why you wondered why Joey D ran all over you yet again in a brand new company here in Heart and Soul. What is your deal? What is your major malfunction that you just can't seem to comprehend the fact that you are never, ever one of the best wrestlers in the world? You can't go on throughout life with a figment of your imagination because it's just not true. So Damian, man, what are you doing? You think you're the biggest and the baddest in the room, and you're really not. You're a guppy swimming in a shark's pond. And that's all you're ever going to be, because you don't evolve, you don't develop, you don't see the surroundings, you don't read the room. Because honestly, you're weak. You are weak in the ring, and you are weak-minded. And that's why everybody dances all over you. And I'm going to be no different, because I already danced all over you many times before. I've danced in your head, and I've danced on your body. And there ain't nothing you were going to say or do about it that's going to be worthwhile to anybody. Because Damian Cross, who?
Apparently that feud hasn't ended yet.
Oh my goodness. They're going to continue to battle. I can feel it. But now we got a big match here. We got a big triple threat coming up here. I hear some music. Let's take it to the ring.
The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in tonight at 245 pounds, he is the Conqueror, Greg Johnson.
my ear up to the ground. I'm searching to behold the stories that I told. When my back is to the world, I was smiling when I turned. You're the greatest, but once you turn, they hate us. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Look out for yourself.
And their opponent from Germany, weighing in tonight at 98 kilos, he is the nightmare known as Prince Blackheart. All right, folks, as you know, Landfill chose to leave Heart and Soul after the renegotiation of the contract and the restructuring, so now we have a triple threat: Prince Blackheart, Dax Snow, and Brick Johnson.
Should be a big, muddy matchup here. Can Brick Johnson get his first win in a long, long time? We're going to find out.
Well, he's been playing a lot of golf. It's been getting better, so I think he's going to put the driver where the sun don't shine.
Let's take it to the break.
HSP is Prince Blackheart. And tonight I am up against Dax Snow, Deepwater D, one member of Rapture, one incendiary champion. Bravo! But every squirrel has it not once in a while. So why not yours? You see, both of yous are just absolute wiener gobblers. And if any of yous had any real talent, it'll be taking one of them whole. Because the shit that comes out your mouth is like after a party and you've had a few good old bevies, and then you go to Taco Bell because you think it's a good idea and buy one of these $20 boxes. But you forgot about the plug, so all the shit comes out of your mouths. That is exactly what's gonna come out of each of your mouths tonight. And tonight, Dax Snow, you might be the one. You might be the odds-on favorite. You might even be a pity case. You got put in at the last minute because you cried to the bloody management, please put me in a match. But then you have 5 seconds of sexy Brick Johnson. Believe me, Brick, this old man has got teeth, and this old man's gonna bite you right round the jugular. And I'm gonna whip your throat out tonight for the disrespect that both of you have given me. And when I'm finished with both of yous, let's see my learned child, Dak Snow. No doubt you've been on a winning streak. Mine, a bit checkered. Bricks, virtually non-existent. But that doesn't matter when it comes to this match. What matters is that I get my point across and I beat your asses and prove the point that I am the one. I am the dominant one in this match. And I will send both of you to damn purgatory. So, that being said, rest in peace.
HSP. You know who it is. It's the one, the only, Brick Johnson. See, I was supposed to take on not one, but two people tonight. I was supposed to take on Prince Blackheart and Dak Snow. See, originally it was supposed to be Prince Blackheart, and Dak just kind of weaseled his way in. See, this is kind of like an Oreo cookie, because you have two sides and then a middle. You have the one side that's this old, decrepit man that's been here since the beginning. The only highlight he has was he's in the tournament for the inaugural champion. He hasn't done shit since. Then you have the young, supposedly upcoming, that hasn't done shit, Dak Snow, on the other side. See, I don't agree with that either. Because the best part of an Oreo cookie is the creamy. The most important part of it is the white, creamy center. And that's Brick Johnson. I'm the most important person in this match. I am going to win this match. See, I'm like the babysitter in this match, because I have to take care of Grandpa and I have to take care of the baby, because I have to teach the young one what to do and beat the older one on what not to do. See, Prince Blackheart, your time is up. You don't know when to finally be done. So we're gonna be like Old Yeller, take you in the back and shoot you, because we're done with you. And Dak, it's just not your time. You'll be able to get in the future a couple other shots, but right now, it's not yours. It's just like being on the green. There's winners, there's losers. Well, only one winner. And see, I know how to win, because I know how to putt a 6-inch putt to win the match. Just like that is how you win the match.
HSP. In case you weren't aware, or in case you could not tell, Dak Snow is not medically cleared to perform here in HSP or do anything other than sit back and relax and rest in the bed. The doctors in the back told me I shouldn't come out here. They told me I shouldn't perform and I shouldn't try to put on a show. But you know what? I told the doctors I have a goal in mind, and when Dak Snow has a goal in mind, he accomplishes that goal by any means necessary. And that goal here tonight, HSP, is to prove to every single person in the locker room that I am not a kid. It's to show everyone I am the prodigy that I proclaim myself to be, and I will come out here and accomplish that goal, even if it means I have to do it with a cane on one working leg. Brick, you want to call yourself a babysitter? You want to say I'm a child? You want to say you have to come out here and take care of me? I am wiser beyond years than you. I am smarter than you. I am wittier than you. I am a better promo artist than you. And you're a veteran. You have been here doing this for years. I have been here for 2 years max. And I'm already better than you and Blackheart if you combined into one mega promo artist. And that mega promo artist would be mid compared to the prodigy that is Dak Snow. You are not the man you think you are. You are not the promo artist you want to be in your mind. You are a very, very small fish in this very, very big pond. And I promise you, Brick, I'm a shark and I'm waiting for the prey so I can finally take out the bottom of the food chain. And as for you, Blackheart, you said something that really caught my attention. Your only competition is Dak Snow, and I respect that. I appreciate you finally acknowledging me, but there's another bit of that I really caught that really stuck with me. You have the thought of losing in your mind. You question yourself in a hype. You question the fact that you did not think you could win. You said it yourself. You don't know if this is going to be a win for you. But I myself know this will be a win for me. And I can guarantee you that I am going to prove to everyone everything I say and everything I do whenever I come out here on the screen. You see, I did one hype. I dropped one measly hype and it laid more impact than any 4.5-minute promo you could ever drop on the page. So Blackheart, I really want you to think. Is quantity better than quality? I don't think so. And when it comes to quality, you are looking at a high quality promo artist. Because I am Dak Snow. I am a member of the Rapture, and I am the top tier of HSP, and it's about time I get the treatment of that top tier. So folks of HSP, Dak Snow is going to sign off here and leave you with this last message. This is a new version of me. This is the evolution of Dak Snow. You've seen the prodigal son. You have seen my last form. But just you wait until you see the true prodigy that I am.
Wow, holy cow. Speaking of holy cow, our next match coming up here. 2 guys getting to fight over a third.
Oh yeah, the feet in the fire. These 2 guys really want to take out Rig, but we're going to find out who it is. Let's get to the ring introduction.
This contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a special stipulation match. Introducing first, from the dangerous swamps of Florida, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, he is the brother of brutality, Jay Briggy.
Please allow me to introduce
Monster Damas!
And now our next match here, we've got Jay Briggy taking on Tonsterdamus. The prize, not a title, but the chance to whoop Riggs' ass. These two guys have been wanting to do this for quite some time.
Man, you could hear the blood-curdling screams of these two guys wanting to get after Rig, and Rig has done nothing but drive away.
Oh my God, let's take it to the ring!
Well, HSP, just like you can see all around me, and just like Tonster here tonight in this match, the sun is setting. Because Tonster, I told you before, you're just an obstacle to get what I want. You may not look at it as a prize to you, but for me, that's my only purpose to be here in HSP was to go after Rig. So of course I'm going to take this seriously. And you come out here, you're so full of yourself. All you care about is you. That's it. It's just all about you. Nothing else. The only thing you care about is anything that gets you any gain. And if it doesn't, you don't give a shit or you just leave. I mean, hell, you're so damn deep into yourself that if you don't pull out now, you might just get yourself pregnant. Or maybe just like a little sheep that follows others, you'll just leave. Just like you did last time when you left the WGP. Because you're no leader. You're just a follower, just like everyone else in today's society. I mean, you come out here looking like the drunk uncle that nobody really likes, but has to get invited to the family barbecue. I mean, if your brain on drugs was a person, it would be you. And see, I was the one that relit your fire here in this business. That made you love doing promos again. And how did you repay me? You repaid me by trashing my company and the belt that means the most to me, and you threw it all away. And I have been wanting some retribution at you for a very, very long time for that. And I'm going to get it here tonight. And it's like a 2-for-1, because once I beat your ass and I get some retribution, then I move on and I take out Rig, which is the real prize for me. Believe me, you're no prize. I don't give a shit about you. You were just put in my way. And I am going to do what I want to do, and that is destroy you, Tonsterdamus. I'm going to try to take you out. I mean, you came in here talking so much shit, and then you lost to the fucking storyteller. You lost to the storyteller. A man that he doesn't even give two shits about being around here. And it's raining all around me right now, just like I'm going to rain down upon you. Because Tonsterdamus, you don't belong here. You're not the kind of person for HSP. You're just another piece of trash that they used to call the future, but you're already a has-been. So Tonsterdamus, pack your bags, go somewhere else. Because here in HSP, you're not going to want to be here once you lose again. Are you going to be able to handle it? Or are you going to take off? I think I know exactly what you're going to do. But Tonster, my time is up. This match is over. Your ass is grass, and I just smoked you. Nah. Your ass is grass, and I'm the fucking lawnmower. Fuck you, Tonsterdamus.
Welcome everyone to part 2 in the story of Tonsterdamus in Heart and Soul Promotions. And I have the distinct honor and privilege of going up against Jay Briggy, a man that I have a lot of history with. After all, he's my first match a year ago. My first match ever. And he beat me in that match. And he'll let you know about it. And he'll let you know about it. And he'll let you know about it. But what Briggy doesn't know about that first match is that during that year, because of that first match, I learned a lot. One of the things I've learned is that Jay Briggy is garbage. Trash. Trash. Garbage. Which is exactly what I used to your precious championship title that you're still butthurt about. Toadstadamus threw my title into the garbage. Yeah, that's right. Because the garbage is a representation of Jay Briggy. Not only are you garbage, you got a fetish. A fetish for Little Rig. And you use me. You use Toadstadamus to get to that fetish. Disgusting. Oh. Well, you're not going to use me in your little fetish games. And you're not going to use me as a stepping stone. Because after I'm done with you, I move on to Rig. Because I just like to fight. I just like to win. You like to play games. Jay Briggy, I don't play games. I come to win. I come to fight. I come to rip heads off. And that's not a threat. It's a promise. From the Damas.
Oh my God. Man, I think they think it's better than a title. Holy cow.
I've never seen two people want to whoop Rig's ass in my life.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, but focus, stay there.
He can't even hold his pen right.
Yeah.
But now we got our next match coming up here. We're getting a chance to see the #1 contender for the Pure Heart title take it on the shot clock. Which one is it? Let's take it to the ring.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he represents the shot callers, Mad from the birthplace of America, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He weighs in tonight at 250 pounds. He is also the #1 contender for the Pure Heart Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Roughneck!
And now we've got the number one contender to the Pure Heart Championship, who will be meeting A-List Alverson, the American Roughneck. He'll be taking on a shot caller here, but not the A-lister, not Pasolini, but he'll be taking on Bad Superman. Should be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it looks like Bad Superman and all the things he's been talking about. He's there to beat down the Roughneck, humiliate him, embarrass him, soften him up so A-List Alverson can continue to hold the title.
Oh my God, let's take it to the ring.
I'm the Bad Superman. If you don't know me, go do your homework, check my resume, and not do bad things to bad people, yada, yada, yada. Now that I done got that out the way, let's talk about why I'm here. See, normally I'm up on my feed, I'm giving you all this energy, all this body language, but I'm really, really not in the mood for that today. Because see, American Roughneck, I got to talk to you because right now we're about to have an American tragedy because you just stepped in front of an American roadblock. Now, why do I say that? I say this for a reason because let's go back in time, if you don't mind. Let's go back to March 3rd, 2022. When you became the Pure Heart Champion, I know that felt so good. You felt like you accomplished something. You was proud. Probably your family was proud. Probably all your friends were proud. But what happened 28 days later? What happened March 31st, 2022? You ran into an A-lister. You ran into A-list Alverson, my brother in the shot callers. And now here we are, it's November. Now all of a sudden, you want that title back. Now all of a sudden, you got it in you to go chase it. You left your heart in San Francisco a long time ago. And you thought you was going to come into my house without an invitation? You thought you was going to come into my house without knocking? As a founding father of the shot callers, there was no way you was going to get past me or the OG before you get to the A-lister. Now that might sound to you like we're protecting him. Now, that's not the case. But what it is there's a thing called a pecking order. There's a thing called rules. There's a thing that people have to abide by, and you're not doing that. What you gonna do? You're gonna attempt, keyword, attempt to get the title. You're gonna fail, and then months later, you're gonna try it again. Guess what? He's still gonna hold that title when you try again. So why are you wasting his time and mine? You said I was an easy W. According to who? Just because you call yourself a roughneck don't make you tough. See, the difference between me and you is you tell everybody you tough. I don't. You want everybody to believe that you hard. I don't. I want them to think that I'm some soft kid. But when it's time to play, I play and I play dirty. So Roughneck, understand this. You need a serious reality check. You need to understand that things are not going to go your way just because you want them to. You got to go through me. And no, this is not to soften you up, but this to give you an idea of what's going to happen to you when you go see the A-lister. Because whether I do it to you or the A-lister do it to you, Roughneck, you about to find out bad things happen to bad people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is me. It is he. It is we, Roughneck Nation, here at Red Bank Battlefield in National Park, New Jersey, getting ready to do battle with, the hell was his name again? Bad Superman. I get, all week you've been asking me, why do you think they matched us up? Well, one, it's a complete waste of time because whether I win or lose, I lose because I've got to battle You. Dude, brother, whatever you want to be called, let's throw the subtitles up so people can understand what the hell you're saying. But let me make myself clear. I have listened to you all friggin' week. Do you know why you're up against me? You should really be wondering why you're up against me. I know why you're up against me. One, you're a diversionary tactic for the other shot callers. See, they didn't even send me the real shot callers because 1, you have an A-lister. 2, you have a Bossellini. 3, I have Bad Superman. Out of the 3 Stooges, I get number 5. I get Joe Dorita. I can't even get Shemp. Not even the top quality shot misfit. Brother, all week you've been throwing up hypes, and you have not listened to yourself. Do you know why you were here? Do you know why? Because you're the expendable one. You are the sacrificial lamb. Talking about you were hungry, so you went out and got nuts. My nuts. As Will Smith once said, keep my nuts out your mouth. Take a look. How can I lose with the Delaware River behind me? The Philadelphia Naval Base over here. Brother, you wanted a battle, you got one. You're in my way? No, you're not even in my way because I've already won my title match. You're just taking up my valuable time. You're nobody. You're a nut-eating third string. Why am I even here? This is freaking ridiculous. I am the American Roughneck Nation. And we're here to take you and your ridiculous ass boss with that greasy hair down. Mayday! 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 It's Bad Superman and I'm going down in flames. I am literally standing in the trenches. How cool is this?
Man, what a fight that was.
Strong performances indeed.
Definitely. Oh, and next one, hey, we got to get ready. The main event is getting ready to come up, but we got to go get ready. So let's take it to commercial.
Been up all night.
You can now check out the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions on Roku TV. If you have a Roku TV, all you got to do is look up Hero Go TV, and you will see the entire library of Heart and Soul promotions, including Roadside with Brig, Ivan Rage's Family Kitchen, Insomniac, the Heart and Soul promotions promo shows, and much, much more. Make sure you check us out here on Roku TV to see all of our content.
If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soul Fire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts.
Heart and Soul Promotions HSP is I, the one and only epitome of greatness, the gold standard in all of promo land, the one, the only Mr. KOP himself, the Enforcer. And at Soul Harvest, you're going to see the Enforcer, Team Enforcer take on Team Villain. Because personally, There's a guy on that team, and you all know him by the name of the Villain. And he has been a thorn in my side for quite some time. And I am finally going to shut him up. You see, HSP, I have drafted some of the best talent on my team. You got guys like Prince Blackheart, Rig, Constradamus, Vagabond, Dak, Snow, and Jay Riggy. And we are going to lay waste to Team Villain. We are going to annihilate, decimate, and desecrate them. You see, Villain, you and I have unfinished business. And you want to make a challenge. Hold on. You want to make a challenge. You want me to unleash 7 at Soul Harvest. Which is funny. Because I will. I will unleash him upon you. And just like the show 7, he will harvest on your soul. And he will chew your flesh from bones and spit them out. It is your funeral, Villain. Because when you have guys in this team that are driven like the guys that I have drafted, we are going to be the ones that show up. And we are going to be the ones leaving y'all's bodies lying in the pool of its own blood.
All right, folks, it's time for that match. It's time for that main event. Man, this could be a great match. We got the champs, the Highway Hellraisers, A-List Alverson and Carter Diamond, the Shot Callers, and Mr. Wallace and Vagabond, the Era of Reality. You guys have all been briefed on the rules backstage. So Dr. Quack, he's got a randomizer here to find out who goes first for their 7 minutes.
And here we go. It's spinning now. And who's going first? The Era of Reality goes first.
All right, Mr. Wallace, Vagabond. Well, I thought I'd mute everybody else and give you a chance to figure out who's going first. Who do we have going first, gentlemen?
Vagabond. Go ahead, take it.
Me right.
Yeah.
Vagabond. At 1 minute, you'll hear the knock, and you'll see me raise my hand. At that point, tags are allowed. Are you ready, sir?
So I'm just like speaking for 1 minute, right?
What 1 minute part of the promo? You tagging together.
You
can go longer.
Oh, okay.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Heart and Soul Productions. Don't adjust your sets. Look no further as the next tag team champions, the Era of Reality, are in the room. Because look at the Highway Hellraisers. They've been fighting back and forth, infighting, claiming who's really at the top, who's not, who's really the best of the two. Honestly, I think it's Heathen. Rig, you're done. Thank you. I'm going to tag you, Lamar.
No tag.
Oh, no tag?
Got to wait for 1 minute.
And as for A-List Alverson claiming to be the next 2-time champion, that's not going to happen because the Era of Reality is going to walk away with the tag team titles. And that's really all I have to say.
Keep going. Tag. Well, let's just go ahead and get the low-hanging fruit out the way. See, because with these 3 tag teams, well, there's a lot of familiarity going on here. Era Reality knows Highway Hellraisers very well, as y'all know us, and me and Vagabond know all too well the Shot Callers, as y'all know us all too well as well. So let's get all the the easy pickings out the way. Yes, we faced each other in multiple single matches. A-List has had my number, and boss, you did have an opportunity at this SoFire championship, but my ruler has more inches than yours. And well, Highway Hellraisers, we've been in this little soiree before. Air Reality, Highway Hellraisers going at it, but they got me a more dark and demented partner with me this time. Tag.
Rig, you and I know each other pretty well, as we face each other in several places. Nothing but hatred between us, except every time you came across me, I was the one on top, and more recently, you faced me for this, and you lost. He even said he's not impressed by me. Well, here's the thing. I'm not here to impress you. I don't care to impress you. All I want to do is win, 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 and send as many people as I want to the Shadow Realm. And as for the shot callers, A-list. Oh, you've been getting oh so lucky for a very long time. You're very, very lucky that we're not facing off in a singles for that pure heart title. Because if it was you and me, I'd make sure you'd never work in this town again. And as for you, boss. Oh, boss. You and I, we've seen each other across the pond a lot. One of these days, you and me are going to have words. But here, y'all ain't going to win. And as for the Highway Hellraisers, they ain't going to keep those titles. Because their two egos can't coexist in the same damn town. Tag.
Time to turn the heat up because this is supposed to be a match from hell, and you're looking at the two promo devils in this game. And you two teams thought that dancing with the devil was a bright idea, but this is the night that we put both of y'all flames and extinguish them. So let's be quite honest about this situation. See, the Highway Hellraisers, you two broke down jokers. Halloween is over. You can take off your mask. And every now and then, you know, the sun shines on the dog ass. And I guess you two pog-looking possum-faced bastards still waiting for the sun to shine on you. Oh, and you two shot callers. Oh, man, A-list. Like I told the Highway Hellraisers, Halloween is over. You can stop cosplaying as a Guido. You've never been a made man. I've always had you in my sights, and you can pretend all you want. All that money you keep throwing to the judges got you sneaking past my grips. Oh, and Bossellini, what is a Bossellini? All right, is that some Section 8 version of tortellini? You all cream cheese puffed up? Ah, I get it. You feeling real tough, chest pumped up, living off the past of your legendary. But how I see it and what I know, boss, man, you be happy if you mid-card at best. There ain't no true competition. How I see this situation, in reality, we've been dominant everywhere. And we damn sure dominate here in HSP. And this so far is just the beginning, because how I see it, it's a 66% chance Highway Hellraisers ain't walking out with them titles. Well, don't like your eyes now, do you? Tag.
Tagged in, Vagabond. There we go.
Was there a tag?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit. Sorry, my video kind of cut out for a minute. Highway Hellraisers, I've seen you guys dominate for a very, very long time. And there comes a point where one of you is going to think, I'm better than the other. And that's already happened. And unfortunately, it's gotten so bad that you two are at each other's throats constantly. And it makes me wonder, how the hell are you two going to keep coexisting as a tag team, holding those tag team titles, when literally everybody's watching you fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting like an old married couple? Because at some point, one is going to snap on the other, probably kill the other. I'm just waiting for that to happen. But before we do that, we're going to take those tag team titles, walk away, watch you two blame one or the other. And then we watch you two just fall to pieces. I mean, Rig's already broken down. I mean, look at him. Poor bastard. turn yourself into a homeless shelter. They'll clean you up, make you look as nice as heathen down there. As for A-list Alverson and Bossellini.
And time.
There we go.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and mute the era of reality while Dr. Quack gets ready to spin up the next team.
We're going to find out who's going second. Here we go. And spin away. Which team is it? It's the Shot Callers. They are up next.
All right, Carter Diamond and A-List Alverson, you are unmuted. And A-List is pointing at himself. Are you ready, sir? The timer ready?
Timer's ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your pure heart champion coming in fashionable as ever, representing as a champion should. Meanwhile, on the other side of this match, we've got every other champion in the joint. Mr. Wallace, you looking beautiful tonight. You got that sexy red leather going on. I think it suits you nicely. By the way, you are welcome for your 2% cut of the house, courtesy of the malfeasance done by the office on my behalf. Meanwhile, right there in the middle, we got the Highway Hellraisers, been tag team champions for what? Half a year now, and still can't afford shirts with sleeves or fingered gloves. My goodness, look at that. And now there's a rift between the two of them because of all the time they finally can't stand the smell of each other. You got the era of reality. There's something that's off about Young Gun tonight. His hair don't look right. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, is that Vagabond? Holy Hannah, Vagabezi! My Enigma! Look at this, boss! They got Vagabond in the match now!
Wow. So Vagabond, Mr. Wallace together. This is a new era of reality. I guess the last time they got together, they couldn't get the job done. Oh, yeah, and by the way, my name is Carter Diamond, a.k.a. Bossellini, the boss of all bosses, if you want to know what it really means, Mr. Wallace. But as I see, heathen, I guess today must be New Hat Day, baby! But don't worry. We're not going to worry about the rift between the Highway Hellraisers, because that really doesn't mean nothing to me. What I do see is I see all these champions. And after that arrangement was made yesterday, I see target after target after target. But see, the thing is, when everything is said and done, the titles aren't going to be on y'all's shoulders no more, Highway Hellraisers. Because the thing is, what everybody thinks, that the Shot Callers don't have what it takes. The man has been the champion. He has defeated damn near half of the people on the screen by himself. Wallace, you didn't got your ass whooped by A-List so many times. That is pathetic. So congratulations on the Soulfire title. I'll be there to see you for that real soon. Rig, where you at, Rig? I meant the last time I seen you, you know, you had your boobies all tied up nice, shaking them around, and then you lost the match to Mary Sue. Hey, I guess when it comes down to it, we knew who the real bitch was anyway. Tag.
Oh, yeah, he lost to Mary Sue in a match where it's the only time in his life that he's been penalized for going too long. He's never had that opportunity before. And then Heathen, I like the way he spends his Saturday nights sucking cancer sticks and yelling at both of his viewers. It's like a view of any train platform that I've seen in the city after hours. Listen, Vagabond, I am sorry that I mistook you for Young Gun. I know he's probably still waiting for his Uber to bring the clean piss, but they let you in the match. You must drink alkaline water to offset all the acid that you got flowing through your system. Something's got to be right about that. And Rig up here, let me just say this. I'm going to give you guys the answers before the questions even brought up. The only reason why A-List Alverson is still the pure heart champion is because I have beaten everybody that's challenged for the title since March 31st. And the only reason why the Shot Callers aren't the tag team champions is because this match isn't over yet. Tell them, boss.
Hey, just like you heard him say, this match isn't over with. But see, Vagabond, let me tell you something. I want you to listen very carefully. My partner didn't say that he was going to be a two-time champion. He said he's going to be a dual champion. Because in order to be a two-time champion, he would have had to lose the title that he holds now. And we see that ain't happening no time soon. So, as I see, this match is a dollar sign match. There's a lot of money in this match. Because there's a piece of the purse going out. But see, the thing is, the piece of the purse that I want, the piece of the purse that my partner wants, is that champion's purse. So we're going to take everything from the Highway Hellraisers, their dignity, their soul. Well, Mary Sue already took Riggs' testicles. So the only thing left is to take those titles. Tag.
That's right. Taking those titles, getting them out of the place, the gutter that they've been all muddied up for in the last, gosh, goodness knows how long. You guys are the only set of tag team champions I've ever seen that have to have a comb over on his beard. And Mr. Wallace, listen, I ain't trying to forget about you. I like you. You are my friend. Every time I need a high-profile win, I look in your direction, and you are the one that I go to. I think we're at, what, 6-0 right now? But let's make this nice. If you win tonight, you will get the same amount of the purse that I do with your 2% plus your 1% to make 3%. But I ain't interested in that. I want Bossellini to get a good cut of the paycheck because I'm tired of paying for the car every night. And if the tag team champions ride together, well, then it's all on the house. Ain't it, Bossellini?
Hey, you ain't never lied, my partner, because you got to look at it. When we work together, we a team. You know, Air Reality, I think y'all on 4th, 5th, 6th. I don't know what member y'all on now. But at the end of the day, you know, Vagabond, he seems out of sorts. He doesn't seem like he's ready for it. Mr. Wallace, you ain't help your partner out. You ain't tell him what was going on. You didn't give him a brief, or are you doing him like you did your last partner, where you were in the match and you really didn't do nothing? He was just left all alone. I mean, what is it? I mean, I know you holding that title, holding it proudly now, because you can do something. You won, but you didn't beat the man. You couldn't beat your demons, so you went to Mr. Old Reliable, and we understand that. You know,
I'll tell you what he did, Bossellini. He threw the rookie to the wolves, and he let them boys look like a couple of asses in the biggest profile match in HSP history. And now they can just sit there and hope they have the best 3 minutes of their life.
Time. All right, let's mute here the shot callers and the champions now coming on online. Rig and Heathen, who will be getting for you two?
I got this.
All right, Heathen, are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Now that all that garbage is out of the way, let me show all 4 of you bitches how a true tag team intro is done. This is the inaugural, undefeated since established Highway Hellraisers, myself being the Heathen, America's Most Wanted. How's your mama in there? Count down with me. Don't know, and you know I never did give a damn. And the man above me is the R to the I to the double motherfucking G. He is the interstate rebel, the true mouth of the South. We are the Highway Hellraisers. And tonight, we have the unfortunate events of having to face these 2 bitches that we've already beat, what, twice now? And for the most time, y'all was either inflating each other's egos or being lost 3/4 of the time, Mr. Vagabond, because unlike y'all, we can address all of you together at the same damn time. So with that being said, let's get to you, A-List. You and your deals and your money and your contracts and all that shit, it never did mean a damn thing to me. But I can lay $100 says I'm going to beat your ass tonight. Ted.
We really got him, didn't we, brother? You see, all this time, every last one of you, and some of you might have been smart enough to catch on. I don't know, maybe the boss himself, thinking that we've been at each other's throats, thinking that we sit there ready to kill each other. It's all been a chess game, and you just seen checkmate, motherfuckers. You see, I done told each and every one of you in singles matches and both of the tag matches that we've had here in our house, our domain, that when you come and fuck with us, be prepared for anything and everything. And we just proved it here tonight. Go ahead and come back and say that you knew. You see, the funny thing about chess is you always remain 3 steps ahead. You always prepare in case someone can catch on to your moves. But you see, none of you caught it the first round, so I guess you was waiting on this. So be it. Regardless, y'all's asses got played for the bitch-ass little punks you are. Hello, Air of Reality. Wallace, I see you really didn't choose much of a better partner. Yeah, he's beat me. I beat him once. He's beat me the other times, but we still running them technical difficulties, ain't we? Ha! That shows that Air of Reality just ain't shit. Like my brother just got done saying. And the shot callers. You got A-List talking more about himself and the credits he give us champions, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I still say I was robbed and I'm coming for that title. You mark my words on that because I was your closest match yet. Now, boss motherfucking Leany, the one and only. You want to talk about how Air Reality's on like 4 or 5 now, but wasn't you just on the pulse not long ago trying to recruit another member because y'all realize that y'all need the help? Tag.
Yeah, because obviously the ones that we sold this whole damn thing to, y'all don't realize this is our domain, so we're going to come up with anything and everything to change the game, because when it comes to the Highway Hellraisers, we set the standard for fuck around and find out. And both teams have found out twice. So really, we're battling the best of a shiny turd because there's no other competition. We decimated everybody else in our path. And what's left other than to touch over to some of the greats of VOH? Oh, we can't say that over here, but I'm going to say it anyway, just like y'all want to bring up the gender swap match. Rig did that shit on purpose, you dumbasses. He gave the match away. Oh, my God. Tag.
You're exactly right, my brother, but you know what? You think that these two top teams, even though Rapture is literally our closest to coming and taking our titles, but they're not here for some reason, you think these top teams would be smart enough to recognize a fluke when they see it, whenever they recognize how a person says, here's your victory against me that you wanted so bad on a silver platter. One, I purposely degenderized, or whatever you want to say, and didn't stick with the mixed gender throughout the entire match, and I went over my time. You want to talk about the only time I got penalized for going over time, A-List? Don't you think that I know what numbers are and I can see the fact that I was going over time? Again, dumbass, on purpose. Wallace, congratulations on your title. Good job. The only reason you got it before I did is because they never gave me a chance against Hollywood. Simple as that. But best believe, one of you two titles I'm coming for, and that ain't a guarantee. That's a fucking promise. Tag.
Yeah, let me go ahead and address that now because I know that's going to get up. Miss Wallace, yes, you won the Soulfire title. Go ahead and bring up that I didn't make it there, but it wasn't because I lost. It was due to a coin flip. We're going to make sure that that is addressed right away because I know that that's really all the ammo that y'all have on us, because most of the time on the pulse, y'all kissing our asses, talking about how great we really are. That's why we don't come out and brag about how good we are, because each and every one of you do it for us. Tag.
You know, and it's funny that you bring that up because I want to say I might have been wrong a while ago when I said I was closest match to A-List Albertson before this comes back at us. I do believe Mr. Wallace got a little bit closer. He might have tied with him. But again, there wasn't but much of a point difference between me and him. So I guess really in reality, I stand here with the Air Reality and the shot callers for a fucking reason. We stand here as inaugural, undefeated for a reason, because you can have them pre-recorded matches and all that good shit all you want. Nobody is the best at live like we are, and that's a fucking fact. Tag.
That's why we hold these right here. And as it's known before, just like every other time that everybody has said, the Hellraisers ain't going to keep the title. Oh, they look like trash. By the way, I can afford sleeves, bitch, because we white trash fabulous. So whenever we move on and walk away from this match and still your tag team champions, I'm going to make sure I throw the title over my back so that way y'all can still look at the reflection as I walk away and giving you one of these as always. Tag.
That's exactly right, brother. Doing it and laying it down like we do the very best, like only we can do. You see, Air of Reality Vagabond, I hate to tell you, you entered the Hell's Domain. We want to talk about this match and this show being about hell and hell's fire. We're the highway hellraisers for a reason. We live in hell, we breathe it, and we raise it every damn time we're on screen. And you want to talk about the fire and the spark, Wallace? That's the thing. You're in our hell. What do you got to bring? Tag.
Because obviously, from the start, you were lost when you got here. So, Wallace, you need to go back and try again. And when it comes back to the shot callers, your shots ain't been made since.
All right, so Era of Reality, 3 minutes to rebut. There is no tags in. It's automatic. You can switch whenever you would like. No time limit. Doesn't matter who's going to begin, gentlemen. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, man. It's literally wash, rinse, repeat. We got the two loudmouth highway hellraisers always flapping them gums. Y'all should change our name to the highway exhaust pipes, because that's all you do is blow hot air out your goblets. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know how the judges keep awarding you guys these wins when all you do is just blow a whole bunch of smoke up everybody's ass with your damn pickle breaths, stinking like hell. The chunky Fred Durst looking son of a bitch and looked like the lot lizard shaved and landed on damn Rig's face. But oh, don't forget about you. Oh, my grandmama gave me that chain, Liz? Yeah, I'm about to play Debo and snatch that chain off your neck. But I'm going to snatch them titles, me and Vagabond, off them Hellraisers first. Oh, my God. And we got the sugar daddy. Never mind, the salt daddy, Bossolini. We know you ain't got enough sugar for all them ladies, dog. But you salty as hell because you always got to remind me of how A-lister beat me. But you can never, in any recollection, show that you've ever beaten me. Let's not bring that up, though. It's okay, boss. Maybe next time when I'm feeling gracious and I'm feeling more charitable, I'll give you a shot at my championship. Tag.
You know, it's very interesting how you two operate, Highway Hellraisers. And I got to commend you both. You had us all fooled, thinking that this was going to be this time to beat us again. But here's the thing. You both have to scream to get your points across. You both have to get louder than everybody in the room, because otherwise, if you talked like I did, nobody would bother hearing you. Everybody would just walk away. Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, if you can't talk the way I do with the smooth words, the smooth talk, the silky tone of voice, just what do you guys have? Hot air, smoke, and just bad cigarette breath. And as for A-list, Carter Diamond, you two may be the shot callers, but tonight there are no shots for you to call because you just ran out. You didn't call to collect. You wasted your last payphone. And unfortunately, as good as you guys are, you're simply going to come up short. You're simply not going to walk away with the tag team titles.
And time. Bringing on the shot callers. Gentlemen, 3 minutes. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my goodness, did the Vagabond just say we were going to come up short? Bossolini, how tall are you, sir?
Well, to be honest, I'm a giant. I'm like, let's see, 6'4", so I can't come up short.
Hell, I'm 6'2" on a good day. I guess that math's a little bit off. And you know what? If anybody didn't see the swerve coming, it would be those dumbass judges in the back room saying, holy shit, they got me with big man. I'll tell you, heathen, this guy's really starting to piss me off with his turquoise hat wigger ass thinking that he's somebody around here. Let me show y'all what it takes to be a champion. If you want to fight, if you want to get down with it, I'm going to show you the tools of the trade. This right here. You know what this is? Arm and hammer. You know what you do with it? Open it up, It smells so nice. You can put some under your armpits, put some in your leg pit, straighten out the crack of your ass, whatever it works. And that way, women will actually want to have sexual relations with you. That's a foreign concept to y'all, isn't it? Rig, you're saying that I got you penalized for going overtime. I didn't say overtime. I said too long. It's an innuendo. You'd never gone too long all your life. Talk about going back to coming up short. Like Vagabisi said, boss, explain it to these assholes.
Let me get this straight. Let me tell you something. Mr. Wallace, first thing. You said, I've never got a win over you. But the only time that you come out with a W is in a multi-man match. So you can't actually say you beat me one-on-one because you really can't get the job done if it happens that way. So you need somebody else to take a deflection of the purse. We understand that. Vagabond, don't worry. I understand. It's not your domain. You're not ready for this time. But highway hellraisers. You fooled the air of reality. Because I said yesterday, I don't trust y'all. Never have, never will. So I definitely didn't trust the rules that y'all thought y'all had, saying, oh, I hate you. I hate you. No, y'all love each other too much. There's too much hugging and kissing. And even when you say you hate him, you say, I still want him to win. Therefore, we know there was no hate. Because if I hate you, I don't want you to win shit. I want to see you fall on your face. I want to see you lose everything. It's just like Mr. Wallace. He feels that he's big because I say how my partner beat him. But I seen you in a 6-man match and I decimated your ass right along with my partner. Because that's what a team does. So, hey, let's finish these bums off.
Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I lost my temper for a little bit. It was unchampion-like of me to go. I ain't going to waste any more time with Era of Reality.
All right. And the Highway Hellraisers. Let me get you guys unmuted. Gentlemen, are you ready?
I was born ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, would you look at that, brother? Would you look at that? Shot callers literally just fell into the trap that lay before them in the 7-minute first round about maybe already knowing. Obviously, they don't pay attention to everything. Maybe instead of putting deodorant on, A-List needs to clean out them ears a little bit, and Boss needs to raise up that do-rag off of his ears. You know, who knows? And as far as you there, Wallace, you want to talk about all kinds of soft-spoken and everything else, what's the matter? Did Young Gun get tired of paying the penalty of being your partner on his knees, so therefore you recruited the softer of the EOR? And you see, you want to talk about speaking soft there, Vagabond. It's plain and simple. If you ain't noticed, both of us can change our tone any point in time that we want. But y'all want to talk about coming up short. We're the shortest, 2 of the shortest people in the locker room, and yet again, inaugural, undefeated tag team champions. So obviously coming up short works out pretty well. Tag.
Yeah, I mean, size never really did matter to us because, I mean, when it comes to knocking you bitches out, that just means we got to take an extra step. And when it comes to A-List, obviously he's going to get mad. Obviously he's going to start bringing in, you know, props and all this such because we have finally lopped the head off of the bitch. Because he has no way to beat us. When it comes to live tag team matches, we are the definition of cohesion. We are undefeated since established. We don't have to sit exactly as I said before and say how good we are because we don't have to sit and pump up each other's nuts just like you, Bossolini, having to pump up your boy A-List. That's why you're the one doing most of the work in the hypes. That's why you're doing most of the work on the pulse because A-List Alverson, I do believe he's starting to think he's too good for the shot callers to begin with because all he's worried about is the next big deal. And Bossolini, here lately, you showed that you're not really the big deal. Tag.
You know, and it's funny that you bring that up because, you know, Bossolini just said something that kind of threw me for a loop. He said he just said last night that he ain't never trusted us. But was that last night or was that last week, Bossolini? Are you that slow because of trying to run and take over the shot callers and keep control of everything while you're still chasing gold you're never going to get that you can't even remember your days of your week no more? And A-List Alverson up there looking so pretty, man. I give you mad props. Thanks for giving me and my brother here the gratitude that we need for as the compensation that we very well fucking deserve here in HSP. But it ain't going to change the way I feel about you. The fact of the matter is, we dominated like we always do. We controlled this live. We controlled y'all. We played the mind games and we fucking won. Tag.
Yeah, pretty much hook, line, and sinker, because whether we come in and we're the loudest in the room or we're coming in and we're the quietest, we're still the best.
And time. All right, everybody. Great match. Great match by all.
Great job, everybody. And now, a few commercials coming up here before results. See you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, what a great show.
Great job, everyone there.
Man, that was an awesome show. But before we get to the results, we do have something very, very important we have to do. So to explain really quick, this is going to be the first match announced for Soul Harvest besides the Soul Harvest 7. There were 4 people who were not selected. They're going to face off in a fatal 4-way. And the winner of that fatal 4-way gets the shot at the other title that was not chosen by the winner of the Soul Harvest match. And we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. So we want you guys to have a little bit of fun. So AEP, Damian Cross, the Promo General, and Mary Sue, we're going to give you a special gimmick match. And we've got them loaded up here. Dr. Quack is going to spin it.
All right, you guys ready to see this? The 3 matches involved will be the Chubby Bunny match, the Pie Eating Contest, and the Impersonation match. Let's spin and see what we got. As you can see, the randomizer here. Here we go.
And it is an impersonation match.
Yes, it is. That is where you can impersonate anybody you want.
Anybody. The only rule will be you cannot identify yourself as that person. Part of what the judges are going to be looking for is if they can figure out who you're impersonating.
There we go. Let's get to the results.
All right.
I hope I get to flip this. Come on.
Well, we're going to find out. So let's start off with the first match. The Master of Illusion taking on newcomer here, but not newcomer in the promo world, Old School.
Oh, God. I tell you, he was good. Both of them were really good.
Yeah, this was a really, really strong match. Let's see what we've got here. The first judge went 6-4, Old School. The second judge went 5-4, Old School. And the third judge, 7-5, Old School. 18-13, clean sweep.
Congratulations, Old School. Great job. Good try, Master of Illusions. That was a good match.
That was a really strong match. Great opener. Great way to start off the show.
All right.
All right, the next one here, the Blood Feud. Damian Cross and Joey D.
2 up-and-comers. They had a little bit of a rivalry going on.
Yeah, and it looked like they still want some more rivalry going on there. That was a good fight. All right, so let's go over the results here. So the first judge went 5-4, Joey D. The second judge, 5-4, Joey D. And 7-5 from the third judge, Joey D. 17-13, a clean sweep.
Great job. 2 new people coming into the Fed, getting their victories.
Man, that was 2 great matches in a row. Then we get the fun one, the triple threat match.
Oh, yeah, this was good.
Dax Snow, Rick Johnson, and Prince Blackheart. That was
there.
I know you're catching up on the comments.
Oh, God,
there.
we're getting them all coming in. Congratulations.
All right, so the first judge awarded a first-place victory to Dax Snow, second to Rick Johnson, and third to Prince Blackheart.
Ooh, we got one.
The second judge awarded a first place to Prince Blackheart, second place to Brick Johnson, and a third place to Dak Snow.
Ooh.
Are we going to find out, do we need a third judge?
Do we need that fourth judge?
We do not.
We do not.
Because first place by the second judge awarded to Dak Snow.
Dak Snow.
With Prince Blackheart getting second and Brick Johnson getting third.
Congratulations, Dak Snow. That was a hard-fought victory.
Yeah, all three of those guys came out strong, looking ready to go into the Soul Fire and their teams.
That they did.
All right, so the next one here, this was an awesome match. Tonster Damas and Jay Briggy fighting over who gets to face Rig on December 8th.
Oh, God, who's going to get the chance to whoop his ass?
Now, we know Jay Briggy wants Rig, and Tonster Damas just doesn't want to be involved, but he got involved, and let's find out what the judges thought. So the first judge awards a 7-5 Tonster Damas.
Ooh.
The second judge, a 6-4 Tonster Damas.
Ooh.
And the third judge with a 6-4, 19-13, Tonster Damas gets rigged.
Congratulations, Tonster Damas getting his first win here.
And he gets to face Rig.
Wow, and he gets to fight Rig. Oh, my God.
I hope Rig is ready.
I hope he is, too.
He's. If you missed the pulse yesterday, these two guys definitely, they got some animosity to square away, and they're going to do it on December 8th.
Whew.
All right, so the next match here, Bad Superman of the Shot Callers.
He says he's born ready.
There you go. Bad Superman of the Shot Callers taking on the #1 contender to the Pure Heart title, American Roughneck.
Great match here. This was a good match.
Yeah, this, I believe, was also the match of the night, except for the main event. This match was awesome. Let's see what the judges thought. How did the judges think it was awesome?
Let's find out.
The first judge awards a 6-5 American Roughneck.
Ooh.
The second judge awards a 6-5 Bad Superman.
Ooh.
And the third judge, a 6-5, so no coin flip.
No coin flip.
American Roughneck, 17-16. Great match.
Congratulations.
Whew. Man, American Roughneck looked like he got softened up a little bit. Bad Superman definitely did his job and put up a big roadblock for the American Roughneck.
Damn, a day without a coin flip is like a day without sunshine. No one here.
None today, because this one won't have a coin flip either. The main event.
Yeah.
All right. So we're only going to be announcing the first place and second place on this one. All three judges awarded Era of Reality third place. So we're only going to be focusing on first place and second place.
Oh, God.
Do we have retaining champions or new champions? We're about to find out.
Here we go.
So the first judge awarded first place, Highway Hellraisers. The second judge awards first place to the Shot Callers.
No.
And third judge awards first place to your winner and new tag team champions, the Shot Callers.
Congratulations, new tag team champion over there, and our very first dual champion here in HSP. A-list Alpha Pure champion, tag team champion.
Yeah, he got what now? 4% of the purse.
He's definitely making the money.
He's earning it. All right, congratulations to everybody. Great show tonight.
Congratulations to all. Definitely look out for our next show, November 23rd, as we present our WrestleMania, as we call it, Soul Harvest.
We'll see you at the show.